Now, look. I did not see any of that. What
You
I
liked my
saw was your kitchen and your living room and your bedroom.
So the only
Wait,
and my
rooms that actually matter in the house. Understood.
and the stove that's literally sitting in my backyard.
You have a stove in your backyard?
Wait,
Yes, we
Miguel,
got a new one.
did it say catch on fire?
I have no
What?
clue. You said David.
She did say her backyard
Well,
catches on fire,
well, it
so
wasn't even near the stove that caught on fire. It was literally by the stack of wood that my dad was gonna use to build a new garage. That's funny.
my personal theory is that the fire somehow traveled underground.
like what a
Well,
gas line?
But like one of the things that I learned in Boy Scouts is that if you put out the fire, if you're not careful to completely make sure that the smoke is out, it can actually burn underground to a different spot.
Yes. That's not
So
something
that is my personal suspicion is that something like that must have happened.
you know.
No, what happened is that you cursed me.
See,
I did not.
Calvin.
You were screaming
No,
Beatrice moments
no.
before it
No,
happened.
listen. I will tell you what happened. What happened was that I was calling out to Beatrice because we are Umineko fans, and then your sister told me to shut up.
Let it be
And
known that
that's exactly
Beatrice
what
is not
happened
a
to
real
Beatrice.
person.
My sister's a witch and she got really pissed, so she accidentally caused a fire. That's what happened.
Let it be known that Beatrice is not a real person.
Actually, no, I'm
Journaling.
confused on who's real and who isn't just there.
Oh, right.
Cause I saw before that Brankistan and Lantar weren't real, but apparently they are on Sequoia, which makes no sense to me.
The When They Cry timeline is about as complicated and convoluted as Fate, except that it's all connected, but also might not be. And it's up for debate exactly how it's all connected.
No, it makes perfect sense. You just need to think about it.
In two different ways.
Exactly. But it makes
It
perfect
scares me. I had a dream Kiri was stabbing me to death. Remember?
Wait, what?
Calvin, do you remember when I
that.
told you? I. What?
I don't remember that one.
I told you that I woke up and I had a scary dream of Kiri stabbing me to death.
I feel like
Fury?
that must have happened after the fight between Kyrie and Leviathan.
No, it wasn't. It was before that.
Okay.
Yeah, at some point while we were reading, Brielle had me start reading Kyrie's lines because he thought the character was dull.
I fucking
And I'm
can't
just
stand
like, I've
Kitty.
got no
I'm not
problem
gonna
with
lie.
this. I'm looking forward to something.
I mean, David and I already saw it. I can't fucking stand Kitty at all.
Yeah.
I think she's boring.
I like Kyrie.
The nice days, though.
Calvin, I think you're just into abusive relationships. Have you ever heard of cucking? You might like it.
I just happen to I happen to like strong and terrifying characters.
I dated a
Don't
cuck
matter
that
whether
cheated
it's a
on
woman
me.
or man.
What the fuck? What?
I did.
Wait, I missed it.
I dated a cuck that cheated on me.
I don't need to know this. I don't
You
think
would-
Calvin needs to know this. Just let it be. Just let it be.
No, don't worry. I've heard stranger.
I believe you. I just let it be.
The guy that tried to break up with me because I forgot to text him.
Ah, I see. And David, how do you feel? Left out?
Confused and thankful I'm nothing like this.
Yeah, you're a good person compared to the three of us. Possibly.
Yes, David is not a detective.
Yeah, David is not a detective.
His mind is too innocent. His mind is too innocent.
Dada, shut up, Junko!
Huh?
I forgot I have these sometimes forget that I have an annoying bitch in my head. Oh, fuck
I
yourself!
think it's time to take your pills. I think it's time to take your
Yeah,
pills.
David, you might be schizophrenic. I'm not even kidding. Because you'll say it during random fucking conversations when it's not even just us two. You see, guys, I took David
I
to a
actually,
Yu-Gi-Oh tournament.
Well, the thing is,
Wait,
I feel like this is partly my fault because I introduced David to the Tupper bot.
no, I don't think you understand. I took David to a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament, and this
Oh
motherfucker,
no! Oh
I tell him,
no!
David, whatever you do, don't get mad at people. And he goes, it's okay, I only get mad at you. And at night when we're alone, and I said, don't fucking phrase it like that.
Who's crazier, me or David?
Well,
Calvin.
I'm not gonna answer this one.
I actually talked to some people about this.
Were you
They said
asking
that
me to answer it, or were you asking him which of the three of us?
Okay, among the three of you, the craziest one is fucking Calvin, because only this motherfucker has the fucking balls to join a workforce that can kill him.
join a
Huh?
what?
To join a
What?
workforce where you can die.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna die measuring shit? That's
Look.
hilarious.
Look, I was very careful about that. I very specifically picked the Air Force.
Ah, yes. Because no one in the Air Force has died, right, guys?
No, because the Air Force is the one where you're least likely to die.
Ah,
After all, there's a reason why the other branches call it the Chair Force.
because you're just on a chair all day?
Yeah, basically.
Hold on, I thought it was the Coast Guard where you were least likely to die.
No. Smart people go to the Air Force.
Why?
Because the Air Force is basically a bunch of people either working on machinery or sitting behind a screen and controlling drones. Very few of them are actually out there where the danger is.
Ah,
Now, grant, of course, there are those that are going to be in the security department. And there are going to be those that actually fly planes. But I mean, like at this point, how many jets that are manually piloted or even used anymore? One thing, drone warfare has become pretty big now.
as in, okay,
And as for the security people, that one would be much more dangerous. Security department are pretty low if you're joining the Air Force, because odds are if you're joining the Air Force, it's because you're smart enough to get a different position.
Calvin, I'm genuinely curious right now. Since you know what's up,
since you know
who's
what's...
more schizophrenic, me or David?
Ooh.
That's a good question, actually.
Okay. Like I talked to the people. They said it's not schizophrenia I have. That I might just have cold buzz or whatever the heck they're called.
Repeat that, you cut off for me.
They said that I might have. It might just be toad buzz. TULPA.
Tolpus.
Interesting.
I'm going to have to say Brielle.
What?
It's your
Because
girlfriend, asshole.
the thing is, based on my experiences interacting with the both of you, on the one hand, David can just randomly have arguments with themselves at random times, but they don't
And
usually
that's me
last.
who's the Eminem. It's
They,
damn
they
psycho
don't,
bitch.
they don't usually last long. They last like 10 seconds. By contrast, Brielle, and she doesn't do this in front of most people, but she can go into a alternate personality state for anywhere from 5 minutes to 2 hours.
Bullshit.
I've seen it actually.
No joke.
He's not wrong.
Rosario.
I've seen it before.
I'm going
Oh,
to defend Brielle here.
There is
Because-
also Rosaria too.
I'm going to defend
Who's
Brielle
Rosaria?
here simply because we have Calvin saying death to me back in February, if you guys remember that shit.
Pardon?
Back in February, you said death to Miguel.
Did I?
Yes, you did.
Oh.
In front of me. Yes, you fucking did. I know this for a fact you did. Piece of shit.
Okay.
What was the context again?
So, You
Because
sent
I don't
okay. I'll tell you the
not
context. I'll
believe
give
it,
you the
but
context.
please provide
I'll
context.
give you the context. Brielle and I were talking about twinks, and then David had no idea what a twink was. And the thing is, Brielle brought it up, and I said, "Give me a minute." Brielle brought it up. Why are you mad at me? And then you said, "I feel like Miguel is right, but at the same time, it's Brielle, so death to Miguel."
I remember that. I think it
You
was.
have a good memory.
I think it's recorded on YouTube or something.
That's also is it on YouTube? I don't remember that exact line. It was on YouTube, probably.
I remember this. Yes.
Yeah, when we were reading, I remember this. It was back when we were
Okay,
talking
wait,
about
no.
the Neko fighting game.
Calvin, in
Yep.
I meant in regarding to like Rosaria.
Okay. The thing
Who's
about
Rosaria?
Rosaria is that I personally am convinced that rather than an alternate personality, you actually are possessed by a demon. So no.
Wait, what? This is,
Okay,
Calvin,
okay,
this is
David.
not
You know
what
how
you
you
say
have
to someone you're.
David.
I'm not
Yes.
joking.
Also, what do you mean possessed? She's never gone inside of me.
I would hope not. That would be cheating,
Yeah,
wouldn't it?
but you can talk to her. You're the only one who can. Well,
See,
you're the only one around you that can see her.
ladies and gentlemen, I work
Okay.
with delusional children.
She has been able to manipulate your body to some extent before. She has been able to.
Okay, she just she doesn't. It's like fucking DID or some shit. She doesn't come inside my body. She just holds me down because she's kinky like that.
No
What is happening?
No motherfuckers need mental help, and they thought I needed mental help. No. The reason they thought that is
Well,
because I hang
I
out
would
with
argue
you
that all
twins.
three of you need mental help.
I
and
don't need mental help.
for
Me?
being so very
David, of the four
crazy
of
enough
us
to
here,
enjoy being with
David,
you all.
David, I'm gonna be honest with you, David, and this is being from a sincere position. Of the four people in this fucking chat, you're the one who needs the most help
Why me specifically?
because you know
Brielle's the one with the demon.
she doesn't actually have a
Yeah,
demon. There's no basis for this.
Okay, but why me?
Because you're too innocent, you piece of shit.
What?
Yeah. You still think in right and wrong, by the way. I would like to point this out.
So I'm a good. I'm a naturally good person. Sue me.
That's not being good, that's being a people pleaser, David. Know the difference.
What the heck are you talking about?
David, you're egocentric.
What?
You're egocentric.
Oof.
Worst of all, he doesn't even know
Also-
what it means.
No, I do know what I mean. I'm just. What part makes you think I'm egocentric? I'm not going out. Oh, hey, this is all about me. It's all about me. That is not me.
No, that's narcissistic.
I feel like it's ironic for the person who feels the least sympathy to call someone else egocentric.
Okay, I can feel sympathy. It's empathy that I lack.
Same difference.
No,
Okay,
they're different.
Also-
egocentric.
The fuck does Miguel need help?
Yeah, what do I need help with? I am not the one talking to random fucking strangers in my own
I
mind.
know, right?
I'm the one who thinks
I
about
know,
things
right?
logic. Thank you, Brielle.
Okay, no, talk to me. What makes you think I'm egocentric?
Well, look, I don't know a lot of people who fantasize about having teenage girls live in their head, but something
Brielle.
about
Okay,
that. Brielle's a girl. It's
first of all, they're not. Based on the games, they're actually they're actually 18. So
Oh, because that helps so much.
It totally does.
Yeah.
Fair really doesn't. It's a fictional character, but okay, whatever. Worst of all, they're fictional
Hey, we're all
characters.
lolicons here. Ain't nobody cares what the number is. Let's not lie and pretend that we care about that number when it comes to fictional characters.
My gosh, Calvin, have some tact with your statement. Holy shit!
I did.
Did you?
What? Isn't that people pleasing if you have tact?
No, having tact means you're good at negotiation. There's a difference.
okay, continue, Miguel.
Okay.
My point simply being that you're making fun of David for the number, and I'm just like, dude, you're a lolicon too.
I don't give a shit, okay? That's not the point of the statement. The point of the statement, if you let me finish, thank you very much, has to do with the fact that you still see yourself as the good guy. And that's my issue with you. That's my issue with a lot of people, that they see themselves as the good guy.
One
I
second.
mean,
Um,
okay, the thing with that is, I would argue everyone sees themselves as the good guy, or at least the vast majority of people do.